Hello, today we're going to work on another one of our relaxing Zentangle doodles. And I'm just starting with a black pen and a square piece of paper. If your paper isn't square, that's all right. You can just draw a square right on it. And you can cut it later if you want to, or you can leave it as is. The first thing we're going to do is just draw a border all the way around. So this is just to make a little frame on our paper. I like to have that edge. It looks a little nicer at the end. All right, so we've got our frame drawn, and now we're just gonna split that into 4. So top to bottom and side to side, about halfway for each of them. If you're not perfectly halfway, that's okay. And then we'll do each of those in half. So we're going top to bottom, top to bottom, and then same thing the other. Mine are a little uneven, but I think it's still gonna turn out all right. All right, so now we've got this grid, and theoretically they're all the same size. Mine aren't, but that's okay. We're gonna kind of work in sets of 4. So we're gonna work in this set of 4 here really quickly. And we're gonna do a curvy line that goes here to here. A curvy line that goes here to here. A curvy line from there to the next one. And a curvy line from there to the next one. So we're going to do that in each of our sets of squares. So we'll do one here, 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 and here. So then we'll do the same thing to these 2 sections right below. So just our curving downward line. And same here, we're doing a curving downward line. And this one will be curving in and around. All right, so now we have these 4 kind of like star shapes. And we have something starting in the middle, and we'll see what it turns into. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is add another line right on the inside of each of these. So we're just gonna go back through and add that second line to each of them. And it converges at the point. So we start at the point, and then we go a little bit outward, and we hit at that next point. So we start at the point, go a little bit outward, and hit at that next point. You can turn your paper if that's helpful for you. It's helpful for me. So we're just going on each of these, and we're putting kind of another little smile on it, huh? So on each of these, we'll put another little smile. now I've got that second little piece on each one. What we're gonna do now, excuse me, is just make some little lines coming out from the center of each of these. So I'm gonna do 4 in each section. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do that in each of these sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what it looks like when we're done, and we'll do that in each of these 3. I'm gonna raise my desk up just a little bit to make it more comfortable for me. Sorry about the bounce there. All right, and we're back here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then on my last one, nice lines radiating from the center. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last one. 3, 4. All right, so we've got those done. And now we are going to just kind of fill in these extra spaces here. So in each one of these, we're gonna make an arch, kind of as tall as we can go, and we wanna touch each of those sides. So we've got an arch. And then inside this arch, I'm going to make 4 lines. So 1, 2, 3, and then a tiny one, 4. And I'm going to color that one in. And it doesn't really matter if this is a weird shape, because we're going to kind of bring it all together with this arch. So then I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to color that one in. And then 1, and then my 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to color in number 4. And then I'm trying to make it touch these sides. I know I'm a little bit off, but there's my first arch. I think I could have come over a little further on this side. And then I'll put my 4 arches underneath. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to color in that 4th one. All right, so now we have some little tiny spaces, excuse me, left over. And in each of these little corners, we're going to make kind of it's like a little leaf shape. So we're going to make a little leaf shape and we're going to color it in. So leaf, color it in. A little leaf shape, and we're going to color it in. And here, a little leaf shape, and we're going to color it in. So that's what you're going to do to the rest of them. So there it is. There's our final design. I'm going to go ahead and sign mine right there. And you could always go, you could do more. You could put different things in any of these spaces. That is up to you, but this is the basic thing. I just like, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do the same thing to each one. Like for instance, in each of the outer rings, I could put some dots. And it just makes it a little more interesting each time you add another detail. So you can do whatever you want from here on out. Just to make sure you do the same thing to every corresponding part. So I would also want to do my dots here. And here. And so on and so forth. So I would do them here and here and here. You can do things in all of these little spaces. You can do things here, but you can make it your own. So you can do whatever you want. Good luck. I'm glad you joined me today for drawing.